I'll be out in just a minute. It's nice to see all three of you there this morning. It happens a lot more in the summer than in the winter. A lot of times they wait on the heating pad for me to come actually open the door. Well, the daffodils really are close to opening. We're supposed to be upper 50s later this week, so that should encourage them. You can see my Helleborus has all this new growth on it. It tolerates the cold really well. It likes central North Carolina weather just fine. I feel well enough. I have time, and he seems to need it. So we're gonna do the loop down the driveway, over the stairs, back up through the front yard. I already had to break into a sprint this morning to go after him because he felt the need to try to run Morris and Stripe away from their food this morning. He was just really agitated about them. Sounds pretty. You know, it is all the way down to some of the rock bed, which is part of the reason why it sounds so nice down there. Back in the day, early on when I was over here, 2013 time frame, I did get down in there one day and walk. It's the right time of year to do it. You don't want to do it in the summertime. No real reason to walk down there. Can't remember if we lost something or what. He's my buddy, even if he did, you know, essentially cause me some problems this morning. He's a good boy. He can't help it. He's all boy. He really can't. I just work with him the best I can. It's like having a toddler some days, though, like having a toddler. You gonna take off again? He was ready to walk back. He was starting to explore. That's a comfy spot up there, too. The steps on the driveway. And sunny this time of day. The step, sitting on the step. That distance, you know, the way my knees are raised, that's pretty comfortable sitting even if I didn't have a cushion. I'm just filming him in case he takes off at a sprint, because sometimes he like really decides to run across the... Hi, you gonna go? They want to see you run. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Let's go. You got to get both posts. I'm sorry. Well, Johnny's a lucky kid this morning because I'm making him fried rice. The only difference is I'm using broccoli instead of peas and carrots because he says he likes the broccoli better, and it's a little more dicing and cutting versus grabbing a bag of frozen peas and carrots, but I don't mind doing it. This will be lunch for a few days for him. He loves it. 5 fried eggs, a package of kielbasa, not turkey, a lot of rice, and a broccoli onion mixture. And I did put organic soy sauce in it. I try to avoid soy, but there's just no great substitute to make this taste like you'd want it. So we watched on Electric Performance Channel the video we helped shoot about the Nginx Boost module.
Ghost module,
Yep. And we watched Kyle and Lissa's Through Colorado Scenic. It reminded me of a Dawn and Me day through North Carolina. Nah, we don't want to go back the way we came. Nah, let's go this way, a long way home, or a scenic way, or whatever.
Yeah.
That sausage they stopped and got looked good.
It did.
So just to let you know, the battery's flashing, so maybe it'll cut off, or maybe it won't. I don't care at this point. I'm so over it.
Yeah.
Dawn's has company.
Yeah, I got company. They keep me company when I'm working,
I guess they want food. Mittens is in his work chair because he had the audacity or kindness, I guess, to leave it out when he got up, and then Mittens took it over.
Right.
Dawn's gonna go run, spend a few days.
Yeah.
And we are done with Dish. We had put Dish on vacation mode or paused it or whatever. And we're so happy with YouTube TV that we're gonna get rid of Dish. YouTube TV, friendly, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video. It's pacifying us just fine.
Right.
Don misses the Dish remote.
That's right. That has been an issue, but because the clicking on these remotes all wake up Marianne when she nods off, and so she doesn't like that.
Yeah, I have thought about taking a hammer to a remote control within the last month, but I haven't done that. We're still wanting other remote solutions, possibly.
The fast forward through commercials on YouTube. With getting rid of it, I love the DVR. The YouTube TV built-in DVR is good, except for the fast forward is only 15 seconds per click. So when you have like 5 minutes worth of commercials, that's like 20, 25 clicks sometimes to get all the way through the commercial. It doesn't take long, but that makes it sound like a machine gun to Marianne.
Don doesn't watch commercials.
I don't watch. Yes, if I have to go back to watching commercials, I will stop watching TVs.
So anyway, you need to send them in the LNB, so you gotta take something off the dish. But he's gonna leave the pole because I might want to put something on the pole. It's already cemented in the ground, but we can get the dish down. It'll take the actual satellite dish. And he's got to get the receivers and put them in boxes and stuff. So he's going to run and do that. I'm going to run out and do... Yeah, I did a thing where I swapped out my batteries a few times because I've got four for my vlogging camera. And I didn't charge them. So I have a little bit of charge, but not a lot of charge. So I'm in the car now. I'm going to play Kogo. John's going to run. Yeah. I had a couple days where I was feeling a little better, but not like totally normal. And then last night and today, yeah, not so normal again. So I need to get out of the house and do something. I've been playing the Snuggled event for Pokemon Go from the couch and having good success, but trying to do it on all of the family accounts, which is 4. That's a lot of work and I'm not done yet. So I'm just gonna hang out in Ruby for a bit. It's warm in here and it was sunny, but it's kind of clouded up a bit now, but it'll still be pleasant to be outside in the car driving around enjoying the sights for a few. Wow, they've brined the road over here. We do have a small chance of an ice event overnight into tomorrow morning. I think here there's a chance of precipitation starting at 4 a.m. That was what the hourly said when I last looked at it. It's a Sunday. We don't have any place we have to be. If it ices, it ices. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don will be covering up my less than totally hardy gardenia tonight. We've covered it a couple times. It looks fine. But I know from past experience over at my old house with a gardenia my dad gave me that if they get iced, they get burnt. So if you put a tarp on it, you're good. And if you don't, not so good. So I'll get Dawn to cover it back up before bedtime tonight. There's a few people here at the environmental park. Different cars too. I've been watching a couple of little boys over here on the ball field. Little as in like, I don't know, 6, 7 maybe. I knew they were too little to be over here by themselves. One of them's inside, apparently climbed the fence and inside the splash pad now. These guys have some energy, and I think the mom is just coming up the trail, and she probably doesn't know they went in the splash pad. I'm sure she would have told them not to do that. But they are like, maybe they're even twins, and they have some serious energy. I'm getting a kick out of watching them. They're just little boys being little boys. It's great. I see Donnie coming. You know, the backup camera really does make things look farther than they are. I'm turned in the direction that I'm not normally turned in. Hey, Donnie!
Hey, pretty girl!
Hey, hope you're staying warm enough. He's got on like 3 shirts, plus his gloves and his hat, so I think he is. Brr, it's cold out there. That's one of the houses being renovated. This house over here, that's gray. They recently put new siding on it, and I think they were probably tearing out the kitchen and fixing it up. The guy over here has been redoing the fence, did a lot of enhancements to his house. This is a house that's not currently being renovated and is boarded up with windows smashed, but I hope someone will choose that house. I just given a few examples of what's been going on that I've been noticing in that particular section of Main Street. Yep, the town has definitely brined some of the roads. Guardian Angel is quite busy today. I don't know if you can see him or not. There's a beautiful red-shouldered hawk. Red-chested? Shouldered. Anyway, in the tree. Not red-tailed. This is like the guy that's on my driveway. Just making note, they've even brined the street over here behind Mineral Springs Park. Do they know something about the weather tonight that I don't? Because last I heard it was mostly supposed to stay north of us. I guess brining is probably not that expensive and a good precaution regardless. Well, that's either a Y or a 3. It just came up behind me coming past Mineral Springs Park. Guess I gotta get used to seeing all these Teslas on the road. Hey there.
Hey, so I got the dish LNB, the Joey, and the hopper all packed up. However, there's no shipping label in the box.
Oops.
UPS supposed to take it. The instructions say take it to the UPS store. You know, put the label on the box and then take it to the UPS store nearest you. And there's no, so I'm gonna have to call. However, sometimes they send those things electronically, so I've got to check my email.
Sure, it just might be a print and a fix.
Print, that's right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, I enjoyed playing Pogo. Not a whole lot going on town today, except for all the roads are brined. Like they really think we're going to get some ice.
Snow or something. Well, I noticed the brine, and it's also, it was cool. Today I had no, my foot didn't bother me today, so that's good. And, oh, I don't know. Just, I put the back, the antenna, dish antenna in the back of the GMC to take it to the metal recycling, since I've already got some metal in there. So that's what my plan is.
Okay, well maybe we can just make a metal recycling run and go grab that old gas grill that's up there.
It's a little too full now.
Okay, next round.
Next round.
Yeah.
The first thing, as soon as we get home from the landfill.
You're gonna go get the that old gas grill. It's not ours, but we're gonna carry it off to the dump, the community service.
Yeah. Well, it might be. I might drag it down actually early.
Yeah.
And then take it off to put what I can in the GMC, because if we do it one big piece at a time, it'll take multiple runs. But if we just kind of use it to fill it up.
Sure. No reason why you can't bring it down, take it apart, and throw it in there when you've got room for it.
That's right. Exactly.
Especially when the other thing you took apart, it
the wheelbarrow
was a little bit of a project. Yeah.
Right, but but that wheelbarrow had an axle for Johnny and a tire and some metal.
Oh, I didn't say it wasn't worth it. Yeah, just I hear what you're saying.
I didn't take it apart this time, other than so that it was more compact. I took the part that anchors it to the mast loose from the actual round dish, because that thing was very unwieldy.
Sure.
So I, 4 screws, bolts, and it was apart. So that was no big deal.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna have stew, it's 5:10. I'd better go get busy.
Sounds good. I like it.
It's amazing how the smallest cat is the one that likes to go rain terror on the other larger cats. Of course, she is the mom, but yeah, she's giving him a little kiss before she tells him he needs to move or something, I'm sure. Okay. The stew is prepped and ready to start the hour-long Instant Pot steam pressure cooker process. I did something a little different and put pearl onions in it. I am making my potatoes which we normally don't have, but we're having tonight separate. I put them in the little toaster oven with some seasonings. We kind of like them crispy versus big blobs of starch in the stew. So anyway, in an hour, and I'll thicken up the gravy and we'll be good to go. Oh, there's Don's plate of stew, and I did put some of the nice browned potatoes on top. Yum.